What is up? Welcome to another episode of our Schweinfurt career. Last time, we were doing pretty well. We signed three really good players, two of them now the starting 11. We also gotten ourselves up to second place in the league, a point behind the leaders, who is our final game of the regular season. I don't know if we're going to make it. This is the look of the team. Obviously, we brought Durante in. He's grown a bit. Vargas has grown a couple ratings, and obviously Kruger on the bench. Looks like a solid team. Hopefully we can do well. We haven't shown the academy much, but we are going to go and promote this left wing, this German left wing that has a very, very good potential range for this kind of area. And we're instantly going to promote him and loan him. Get him the game time he needs, because he will need a lot of game time. Now, when we have a look at our schedule, it's not congested at all, obviously. We don't have to worry about our rivals. We've got, obviously, the league leaders at the moment being the final team we have to face in the regular league. We go all the way back to January, as our first game is on against Münster, and that will just be in a couple of seconds. Alright, we are approaching the game. Kind of weird to say that we're at the game, but we're approaching as it's approaching against Münster. They actually have a decent team. I don't understand how these guys are 19th in the league. They've lost their last two games. They're balanced 5-2-3. Look pretty secure. Have a quick look at the league. You can see there, we are now 5 points clear with a game in hand, so a chance to make it another 3 points, 8 points. Most likely 7 if Braunschweig win their game. If we have all the way down, you can see the team we're facing probably should be a little bit higher than 19th in the league, especially with their rating. I mean, this is the team. It's a really good team now. Kruger wants to play, but he'll have to come off the bench. I think we'll give Vargas a little break. We'll give Vincent a little break. We'll play Langens as well. So, change in the back line. No change anywhere else. Let's hope we can win this one and potentially go top of the league. If not, 7 points or 8 points is very good. Fidel was on the free kick. Alright, Durante finds Sidel. We'll find Dragovic. Ooh, that's a bit of a heavy touch. Miller. Poor again. That's a poor pass. Durante snips in. Sidel and Durante getting caught up. Sidel will pass it to Durante. Durante thinks about going alone. He'll find Muller, who finds the space and puts the ball in the back of the net for the opener. His third goal all season. He hasn't been as prolific, but pops up with a quite important goal. It's a great finish. He could have passed to Hirayama, but he wanted to go himself. He wants to build that confidence again. Maybe get Sidel in the box. That's a poor throw from the keeper. We have to punish this. Muller waits for Nets. To Dragovic. To Sidel. Sidel will find Rizzi. Rizzi to Muller. Muller. Through ball doesn't pay off. Now Munster could attack quite well. They have the chance. They have the space. The striker doesn't shoot. He gets a chance to shoot now. Let's bring on some changes. We need to bring on some changes. Miller, no. Let me just bring defensive ones on. I feel like those 5 would be good. Alright. Defensive changes on. And Vincent instantly makes a defensive block. Oh, no, 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 no. That is poor. Open through. Kruger doesn't do enough. Vincent runs away, and it goes underneath Styles' hands. That's a poor pass, and we have a chance. Final minutes of the game. Kruger to find Hirayama off the post. And it finishes 1-1. And we had the chance at the end to see us potentially go 8 points clear. Instead, it's a very disappointing draw. And we've got to improve very quickly if we don't. As we don't want to be falling down the order. And try and keep a decent gap so we can secure automatic promotion. Alright, we're here for the game against FC Erzenberg. A weird name, I don't know if I've pronounced that right, but they play a 4-2-1-3, so the same formation as us. They've drawn 4 of the last 5, winning 1. They've drawn 3 in a row. They've got a better defence than attack. They play a possession tiki-taka style football with a couple of key defensive players and attacking players. We're 2 points back with a game in hand over the leaders. 9 points clear, so we are close to guaranteeing promotion. You can have a look. We have 9 games remaining, including this one. We have 5 then, and we have 2 here. We have 8 games remaining then. I can't math. So we should secure a promotion by April, but we could win the title on the final day of the season against our current title contender rivals. That is in the future. This is now, and I think it might be safe to say Kruger could be starting more games now. I'm not going to change the team. I think the team is good. We got unlucky in a couple of games. We should have won, but we didn't. Obviously, we didn't win the first game we played, as the post denied us in the 91st minute, but we didn't play good enough at all. Hopefully, the team is in a lot better shape knowing that there's 9 points clear. We can just focus on the title now and not have to have our backs turned as well. That's a good pass. Carlin's through. Carlin whipped the ball low. Miller. That's a quick start. 3 minutes is all it's taken. Against 11th place. Miller bags another goal. The fans are happy as ever. That's a beautiful low cross. Miller gets there before the keeper and the centre back. And it's a very good start. Now, it's all about keeping the lead and maybe extending it for the next 90 minutes. Good Carlin. Durante, Rizzi, Miller. Sedell. Chip it. Too much for Durante. He's not that quick. They are trying to target this right side of ours. And Carlin does enough to stop the attack for now. Oh, Zeller, you need to do better there. Vincent, you need to do better there. Stick a leg out when they're trying to take a shot next time. Alright. We have not extended our lead, which scares me. Hirayama, beautiful. Good interception. Good first touch for the interception. Well, that's poor from Muller. Carlin gets caught out again. Right backs or fullbacks like to get caught out, and not that. It's a horrendous pass. Horrendous effort to play your striker through. Vargas through to Hirayama. Hirayama turns. Very good on the turn. Can he get the shot off? He can! Causes the keeper to push it out for a corner. Rizzi. Back to Muller. To Sidell. Onside. Make it 2. End the game off, shall we? Now the subs can come on and flourish. 10th goal of the season. Good debut year for him. As he helps us get in to Bundesliga 2. Kruger. Poor. They have a chance. They're in. Poor shot. And Stahl has to do a little bit of work. Not too much to keep his clean sheet. Getting sloppy here. Just aren't turning quick enough. Head it back to the keeper. Stahl to roll it out. Bit dangerous. Another bad pass. Since we got the second goal, we have been a bit rubbish. We haven't been our greatest. It doesn't matter. 2-0 is the result. And it's another 3 points, and maybe, just maybe, it is top of the league for us. With a handful of games to go now. It's only a matter of time before we officially are in Bundesliga 2. Alrighty folks, we are here for the final game of the season. It is first versus second. It is 1 point that separates the two of us. We're the team in front, and you can see there, when we started this, Sidell has been suspended. He picked up a 5th yellow card in the last match. Therefore, he cannot play this game. And that actually quite sucks and hinders us a lot. It looks like Grims will be getting a call to the bench, and Cernov will be playing. You can see the team. It is fantastic. Muller might have played a bit too much. In all due respect, I don't think he'll be featuring at all today. Anyone else play Cam? Hirayama might have to feature there. Also, apologize if you hear me sniffling like you just did. I'm not picking up a cold. I've had a sore throat on the day of recording this for like pretty much since the day before, but not as bad as this. And now I'm somehow getting a cold. It's not the greatest conditions, but we persevere. We do this because this is a must. We're away to home. And if we draw or win, we are Liga 3 champions, and we can finally go to the Bundesliga 2. And we can start signing free agents with a little bit higher rating, because our team is a lot better. And Kruger sends it to Hirayama. Hirayama look to have a chance. It's going to go to Rizzi. It's changed a lot. And you can see we're just developing a better style of play. We're just passing it around. We're going to try and get the ball in the box a little bit more. Carlin can't quite do it in that instance. Madenberg players will just clear the ball. We haven't had good times of late, apparently. Rizzi. Durante tells Carlin to run. Carlin will send it back to Durante. Durante to whip it in for Hirayama. Won't work. Dragovic does enough. It'll go back to him. Thanks to Vargas. Now back to Vargas. Back to Dragovic. To Hirayama. Twisting, turning, trying to find an avenue. Can't find the pass. And it looks like our attack will finally end there. Stella, that is good from you. Durante now has a chance. He takes one step too far, but we're almost in the 45th minute already. And Mattenberg haven't done anything. It's been one shot, and it's been from Hirayama. Rizzi with it. Cernov. To Carlin. Carlin tries to cut back, but win a corner. Take the corner short. Short-ish is now to Durante, who's on the wing. Can he score it from inside the box? Just agonally a little bit wide. Falls down. Oh, Kruger, you've let that run past you for no reason, buddy. Rizzi wins it. Nope, never mind. It's all a bit scrappy here. Another loose pass. Durante this time can't find a pass. This is the scrappiest bit of the game. Hirayama now pips them. He's not going to pass it instantly. He's going to wait. And good job he's waited. Because we have a chance here. Carlin. Back to Rizzi. Kruger. Back to Hirayama, who started this attack. Who now plays it to the star man, Hirayama. Hirayama's going to try and go for glory. But he'll pass it back. He'll find Kruger. Kruger to find Terzic. Terzic. Useless. But it's all over. We did the job we had to do. It is the title for Liga 3. No celebrations. But it does not matter. That is perfect. That is everything I want there. 1816 Munich, have they got third place? Might as well keep an eye out. Braunschweig get third place for the season. And this is the thing we wanted. We didn't get the trophy animation because we weren't at home. But we are the Liga 3 champions. We're in the Bundesliga. We were confirmed that before the final 4 games of the season even played. We're now the winners. We've built this team. Very good free agents. And now we need to topple Bundesliga 2 and hopefully the Bundesliga and the Champions League within the next 5 years. That's the game. And hopefully we can do just that. Hopefully we can get back-to-back promotions. Bundesliga in next season would be ideal. Alright, here at the end of the season. And it is beautiful. Obviously we know you've seen the trophy celebrations. You can see now Stahl has 19 clean sheets. I don't know if the relegation battle has been played. First leg, Braun have won 2-0. Against SV Elversberg. Don't know who that is. Actually gets me wondering, who are we replacing in the Bundesliga 2 division? And we can see here, Darmstadt, you got Dusseldorf, they got promoted over the last couple of years. We are replacing Essien and Jan Regensburg. So 2 teams that I believe got promoted in our first 2 seasons are now back down into Liga 3. You can see here around 38-40 points. We're hoping to be right up at the top, which is 70 points. Actually not that much. But Hamburg and Hertha, they get in. Have a look at the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich at the moment. No, that is the end of the season, so Heidenheim get relegated. Bayern Munich are your winners. Leipzig second, Hoffenheim and Stuttgart third and fourth. Borussia Dortmund in the Conference League or Europa League. No, it will be Europa League as there's two teams in the Europa League. Very strange. We'll have a little bit of a look at the squad hub as we always do at the end of the seasons. Most appearances is Stahl, obviously most goals, Sedell with 13, Miller with 8, Hirayama with 8, Sternov with 5, Durante with 5. So good opening career season for him. Actually, decent overall. A lot of things here. Yama, not a surprise. Most assists with 9. He did very, very well from the left wing, growing 6 overall to a 75 rated player. That is unbelievable stuff. He is our highest rated by far. Sedell up 5. Grauman's up 3, so there's our backup already. Kruger up 3. Dragovic up 5. Rizzi's up 4. Vincent's up 4. It's very good progress. Fargas up 4. Our keeper's up 3. Very good progress. I'm happy with it. Looks like we could be signing 68 rated for next season, which will kind of only really reassure our bench. Well, that's not the greatest news. Only reassure the bench. Well, that has been Season 3. Hope you all enjoyed. We will hopefully be able to find very good players for next season. And maybe get back-to-back promotions. But until then, it is goodbye for now. Peace.